It is an honor for me to be here today at the 24th edition of the Technology Summit, India's and South Asia's most important event on technological innovation and its business applications. The invitation to Italy as co-organizing country, for which I personally thank Prime Minister Modi, highlights the strong friendship that binds our two countries. Our participation has a special symbolic meaning this year. We are celebrating the 7th anniversary of our diplomatic relation. The high number and level of entrepreneurs, scientists, academics, and the representatives of institutions who came from Italy to take part in this event, and to whom I am very grateful for being here, are an evidence on the strong ties between our civil societies. Before meeting you here at the Tech Summit, I had a fruitful meeting with Prime Minister Modi. We have reviewed all the areas of our bilateral partnership with a shared determination to further strengthen it. Among the topics that we discussed, I will mention a few that might be of particular interest to you. Regarding our economic partnership, we have explored the possible Italian contribution to Make in India in various sectors, in which Italy offers world-class excellence. We have explored the potential for new partnership in the field of railway transport safety and the relaunching of cooperation in the development of renewable energy, on which just a year ago a specific memorandum was signed here in Delhi. Initial contacts have also started between the National Investment and Infrastructure Fund and our Cassa Depositi and Prestiti for the development of joint initiatives in the railway and health sectors. As we have highlighted with Prime Minister Modi, India and Italy have points of similarity and complementarity that make us a natural alliance in offering effective answers to the challenges of the 21st century. Italy and India are two strong democracies. We are both committed in the G20 to promote a truly effective multilateralism and an economic governance which could ensure fair and dignified living conditions to all citizens. Italy is the third economy in the Eurozone and the second European manufacturer. India is growing at a fast pace and is an engine of prosperity for the whole of Asia. They are naturally led to cooperate in the economic sphere. Technology offers innovative solutions that we could not have imagined until a few years ago, and that open up new scenarios in all sectors. I am referring to artificial intelligence, robotics, unmanned vehicles, intelligent bionic limbs, remote surgery, just to mention a few examples. Italy and India together should grab these opportunities. Innovation can be a catalyst for more inclusive growth and an instrument to spread the advantages of global development. Globalization can be beneficial to many, but it should not leave anybody behind. The partnership between Italy and India in the scientific, technological, and industrial field is already very structured, But events such as the Tech Summit allow us today to gather our best skills and give a new impetus to this common path towards a greener, more sustainable and inclusive growth. The 7 focus areas chosen for this edition of the Tech Summit certainly represent the pillars of a renewed partnership between Italy and India. Dear Prime Minister, distinguished scientists and entrepreneurs, because of my academic experience, allow me to highlight first the key role of higher education. Sustainable growth must be based on the strengthening skill development and on a growing interaction between the scientific and business worlds. Italy has a long history in the fields of higher education and research, and a consolidated tradition of highly skilled and competitive human capital. Italy is home of the first university of the Western world, alma mater of Bologna, and of the first non-religious state university in the world, the Federico II of Naples. The first graduated woman studied at the University of Padua. Italian research is highly appreciated worldwide. Italy ranks 5th globally for the impact of scientific publications, with excellent results, particularly in the fields of medicine and engineering. We stand at the 7th place in 2018 in the rankings of the International Federation for Robotics. Physics and astrophysics are other fields of excellence for the Italian research. The Gran Sasso National Laboratories, a unique structure, is a world leader in the study of hardly detectable particles, such as neutrinos. About 1,100 scholars from 29 different countries work there. Our country is at the forefront for multilateral strategic projects, such as the extremely large telescope of the European Southern Observatory and the project involving also India for the construction of the Square Kilometers Array, the world's largest radio telescope. We have a solid base of collaboration that we should expand further. I refer to the 120 agreements signed between Italian and Indian universities, to the projects of researchers' mobility, to the partnership at the Synchrotron Elettrica that just was mentioned before in Trieste, and to the cooperation between the Italian Space Agency and its Indian counterpart. Let me highlight that Italy and India host 2 of the 3 components of the International Center for Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology, World Excellence for Research in Life Sciences. Among the Tech Summits area, I would also like to mention aerospace, a sector where international partnership is a must. Italian aerospace industry is 4th in Europe and 7th in the world. We were the 3rd country to launch a satellite in outer space. Italy is a leading player also in the research applied to environmental protection and fight against climate change. Beyond the Arctic Circle, Italian researchers are conducting their studies in the base Dirigibile Italia and in the Antarctica research stations Mario Zucchelli and Concordia. The effects of climate change demands more investment in renewable energies, one of the most competitive and fast developing sectors, thanks to the rapid innovation in solar and wind energy production. I hope that the bilateral memorandum of understanding of renewable energy signed last year in Delhi will allow us to strengthen our cooperation in this field. I am particularly pleased that the cultural heritage has also been included among the focus area of this Tech Summit. As Italy hosts the highest number of UNESCO heritage sites, we have naturally put innovation and technology at the service of the conservation of monuments. We are pleased to share with India the unique expertise we have gathered in this area. Besides being a driver of our scientific partnership, technology and innovation are also powerful tools to strengthen our industrial partnership, our trade and mutual investments, especially in high-added value sectors. India is a very important trade and industrial partner for Italy. Our trade has reached 8.7 billion of euros in 2017 and is growing. India hosts 600 Indian companies. Our investments in our country have reached over 6 billion euros. Our companies work in India in the fields of automotive, renewable energy, industrial components, agro-industry, engineering and construction. I'm aware that in India our major groups have promising opportunities in the area of renewable energy, ICT, sustainable mobility and electronics. I hope that they will reach together with their Indian partners even more ambitious goals, and I will give my strongest support to this end. India is experiencing a second high-tech revolution and promotes very innovative projects, such as Digital India, that will provide the country with digital infrastructures, and the smart cities with intelligent transport and distribution systems. Italian companies should not miss the opportunities offered by these programs. Indian investments in Italy amount to slightly over 2,050 million euros. Therefore, I believe that there is a still largely unexpressed potential. We have noticed that a growing interest in Indian investors to pharmaceutical and ICT businesses in Italy. Let me encourage this interest, which is fully justified. Investing in Italy means not only entering the broad EU market, it entails access to a know-how which is typical of our country, a unique combination of high quality, planning capabilities, and design. Last but not least, I would like to focus on the design sector, which has a special place in our economic relations. The notion of design, as you know, is linked to the idea of beauty. I'm pleased to learn that a large Indian delegation has visited the last edition of the Salone del Mobile in Milan and has met with the most important Italian professionals of the sector. I wish that high-level forum will allow us to continue the exchange of best practices. Mr. Prime Minister, distinguished guests, the common goal of our governments is to become more strategic partners in innovation, to provide a very concrete and effective answer to the global challenges that we face. We must keep on working together at all levels to build more sustainable energy production and transport systems, reducing pollution in our cities, to develop technological enabling increase of our manufacturers' productivity. Mr. Prime Minister, dear participants to this Tech Summit, I sincerely thank you, and I wish that this edition of the Tech Summit will mark an important turning point towards a new idea of our partnership, with India and Italy united as allies for an even more equitable and sustainable growth of our planet. Thank you.